Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday morning, and I had a really nice day yesterday. And so I thought, when I'm doing better and happier, I feel like I want to make videos about the reselling and life and stuff. So that's what I'm doing this morning because since I went back to work, someone at work asked me, 'cause she's a big yard sailor and thrifter too. And she's like, "Are you still enjoying, going and finding stuff and reselling it?" And I said, no, I've been feeling a bit like I don't have a lot of fun when I do it. I don't look forward to it as much as I did before. And in the past couple of weeks, I've started enjoying it again and looking forward to going out to the yard sales. And I think it was just, I was disappointed. I was sad. I was disappointed that I couldn't do it full time and that I had to go back to my job, that it didn't work out. But that's okay that I felt that way and just let it go for a little while and took some breaks from it. It's what I have to do. I'm still thinking about, because it's about that health insurance. And I'm just trying to think of ideas and things I could do that might solve the issue. I've been talking to people. I'm gonna try to have an appointment with someone who might know more and be able to help me figure these things out. But for now, I'm just gonna have to keep working the job, and I'm just happy that I'm enjoying getting back out there again and enjoying finding stuff and selling stuff when I do. I'm not selling a whole lot right now, but the reason it was a nice day is because at the last minute on Friday, Jacob told me he was going to be having a yard sale at our house. And I have done a couple of yard sales last year to clear out some inventory because I had so much that wasn't selling, especially when I went back to work. And I could use the extra money, so put some stuff out there. But he was doing a big yard sale to get his kind of stale inventory moved. And I threw out a few things and I made $16. So, I mean, it wasn't just that I made the $16 that made me happy. It was just like kind of a fun thing. We enjoy yard sales and I enjoy clearing things out. I like that sense of getting rid of stuff, decluttering. And I've got some space on the shelves now. I can get things, they're not fully well organized here. I'm always having to shift things around to make room for new stuff. And when I sell something, to kind of fill the gaps and restack things. So, but I have a little bit of space now and I can move things around and I can put some new stuff. So that's what I'm gonna show you today, is just a few new things that I found when I went out to yard sales and to an estate sale, and how well it turned out. So a couple of weeks ago, at the end of the week of work, I said, I did want to go out to the yard sales on Saturday. There weren't a lot of yard sales actually, but there were some estate sales as well. So we had planned to go to those right after the first few yard sales that we ended up finding. And the first yard sale, it looked like somebody was doing a house clear out, storage unit clear out, something like that. The bins full of everything you can think of, household items, clothing, books, all kinds of stuff. And I did overhear him talking to someone who asked, like, "Oh, you've done sales before, so are you cleaning out a house or something?" And he said he was a storage unit buyer. So this is also a storage unit or storage unit finds. And so he's a reseller, but those can still be good because we have yard sales too. And I feel like we put good stuff out there. It's just the stuff he doesn't want to bother with probably, or stuff that's not worth a huge amount. And what I got is not going to be worth a huge amount, but I'm pretty excited about one of them. So I was looking down through the bins and one of them had some clearly used perfumes in them. So I started picking them up to look at them and asked him how much they were, $1 a piece. So pretty much I'll buy anything that's got most of its fragrance left and looks promising in it for $1. Because more often than not, I've picked up something that I didn't know what it was or think it was worth much, and then it brought me in some good money. So this is what I feel comfortable doing with fragrances. And so this is a Victoria's Secret one. I always pick up Victoria's Secret ones because I've had some really good success. Now this one, when I comped it, you can get a new one for $30. It doesn't look like it's a discontinued one, so probably not worth listing, but you never know. And worst case scenario, it always ends up in my yard sale the next time and I sell it to someone else for $1. But I learn, which ones sell without having to sit there and comp everything at an actual yard sale. The other one is Calvin Klein Beauty. And this one looks to be very similar to the Victoria's Secret, that it's readily available, $30 new. So this isn't probably worth too much, but worth a try. And then this one, I didn't see a name on it and I don't recognize it. I grabbed it anyway. When I did a Google Lens search, it says it's one of Rihanna's perfumes, and again, is easy to come by. So don't know if I'll list that one either, but again, have to pick it up. And the reason I have to pick these up is because then I find something that I think is special. So this is Exité by Julio Descartes. Never heard of it, never seen it before that I can recall. And when I, obviously missing a cap, but I didn't know what the cap looks like. I do now because I did find a comp, but when I comped it in the car after buying it, didn't see anything on eBay. So, maybe a dud. But I sell used perfumes on Mercari. So I go to Mercari and comp it, and I find one sold and one listed. So this is a really good perfume and it must be pretty hard to find. Now, $159 for a full one. I'm obviously not gonna get huge money for this because there's no cap. It's a little bit scuffed up from being probably tumbled around in those storage bins that it was in, wherever it was. The writing on here is a little scratched. I'd say that's 40% full, so it's not even half full. But I'm curious if you all sell used fragrances, what you would list it for, or even if you don't, like what would you guess? Because I figure I've sold ones like this that are about half full before of a discontinued or rare scent, and $30 gets snapped up quickly, or I get offers for $25, things like that. So I think this could be a really good one. Plus, because I spent $4, I might make $30 from it. That's a great flip. But also just, wow, that's one to look out for, because now when I go to estate sales and I see ones that are priced, like I'll see a bottle that's full, new, looks beautiful, and they've got it priced $50, but like it could be worth $50 to resell if it's over 100. And now I know this one, I recognize this one. So it's just more knowledge, more information, but I was really excited after I saw this one, and I saw the sold one on Mercari. And also that's what we're out here looking for, right? Just the special ones that are worth good money. I also was with some family, and we just happened to see an estate sale that just had a sign in front of the neighborhood last week, and they didn't have a whole lot, but I did pick up 2 glasses. These are Fiesta Fiesta drinking glasses. They have the Fiesta Wear cartoon around it. I found similar comps for a pair of these for $30. Oh, I paid $1 for the pair. I found similar comps for like $29.99. And so I'll probably list them for the same. And that's something I like too. I for some reason like glassware, so I kind of gravitate towards those. And when I saw those at a little estate sale, again, didn't comp them, just thought they're $1. I like those. I'll pick them up and see how it goes. So I am still struggling a little bit with that disappointment. This week was rough at work, and I told Jacob I'm gonna quit this job again. And he is always very calm with me and says, "Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure? Okay." Like, he just lets me kind of work through that. And I know I'm not in a place to do that right now. I have to keep doing my job. And I'm thankful for so many parts of it. I'm thankful for the wonderful people I work with. I enjoy seeing them every week. I'm thankful for the vacation time I was just able to take, the sick time I was just able to take for some medical treatment to help with my chronic pain. And I'm thankful for that they were like, yeah, go get that taken care of. And I'm thankful for the regular paycheck and the good health benefits that help with getting medical treatment to help with my chronic pain. So I have to keep plugging away at it. I have to get through it. And I'm not trying to be super dramatic. It's a really stressful job. I don't know if any of you have done a lot of customer service, busy customer service, and there are deadlines and there are quotas for the work we need to do. And I find it just so draining and stressful. And when someone calls and starts yelling at me, I don't want to do it anymore. So, but I have to. And, but I keep thinking, trying to figure something out. And all I can do is keep moving forward and also keep reselling. Reselling's there to do when I can do it, when I have the energy to do it. And if there's ever the opportunity again to make it my main income, I'm gonna snap it up. And basically, if there's any chance for me to just do the kind of stuff I want on my own schedule, I'm gonna take that chance. But for now, I didn't quit my job. I came close a couple times. And I only think it's gonna get harder. It's not getting easier there. It's getting tougher than it was even when I started a few years ago. So it's gonna take some willpower to get through it. And just keeping the dream alive, as they say, keeping the hope alive that it'll work out in the future and I can do this and set my own schedule and be in charge of my day, be fully in charge of what I do for the day. So thanks for listening as I share, and I hope you enjoyed seeing some fun finds. I'll get this listed and see if it sells, then I'll get you guys updated on that. And I think I'm gonna go work on some of this organizing, getting this better organized after I shifted things around and pulled things off to make that $16 at our yard sale. But I got to make $16 while sitting at home. So I love that. I hope you all are doing really well and are making great sales or finding great treasure at your yard sales or your thrift stores. And let me know, is there anything that's sitting with you right now that's hard? Are you struggling with a job instead? Are you finding it challenging to resell right now? Are you finding it to be a hard time? And let me know how you're doing. And I hope you're doing well, but if you're struggling with something right now, I hope it gets better soon and that you find a way through. So I wish you all the best. I thank you for sitting here while I ramble on about stuff and bearing with me. I appreciate you all very much. And I'll see you the next time. Bye.